In the vast, open expanse of the Pacific Ocean, where white-capped waves roll beneath gray skies during the windy season, Japanese fishing boats glide silently through the morning mist. These vessels are not the splendid cruise ships of tourism nor the sleek vessels of scientific research. They are weather-beaten machines that carry the dreams and livelihoods of men born amidst the wind and waves. These are the Japanese fishermen, the silent warriors of the sea, who live, work, and sometimes die upon the ocean. The life of a Japanese fisherman does not begin with a gentle alarm in a warm room. It starts with the roar of an engine at 2 a.m., the cry of seagulls circling the deck, and the bone-chilling winds blowing from the north through the Tsugaru Strait. Under the pale yellow light of the cabin, men clad in orange waterproof jackets and white hard hats step quietly onto the deck like shadows. Few words are spoken. They are far too accustomed to this rhythm to need conversation. Every voyage is a battle, not only against the elements, but against physical limits. Whether in summer or winter, the Japanese sea is rarely unforgiving. On tuna fishing boats that exceed 30 meters in length and hold hundreds of tons of catch, operations run with iron discipline. These fishermen are meticulous in every detail, from the precise folding of fishing lines to the orderly stacking of fish in cold storage. They employ various methods: hand poles, electric poles, trawls, and purse seines, but the traditional handline remains a technique practiced for hundreds of years. Each hand pole represents a lifeline connecting the fishermen to the depths hundreds of meters below. When a bluefin tuna weighing over 200 kilograms takes the bait, it pulls not just the line, but the very will and strength of the man holding the rod. There are moments when the fisherman trembles from the freezing cold, from exhaustion, and from the adrenaline rush of seeing the line stretched taut like a bowstring before plunging into the deep. Catching such a giant is a team effort. The crew rushes to support the angler, taking turns pulling the line, pumping oxygen into the tanks, and using iron hooks to secure the fish as it breaks the surface. A precise strike to the head paralyzes the fish instantly, a move that allows no room for error. The catch is then immediately placed in a quick freeze tank at -60 degrees Celsius to preserve the meat's pristine quality before it reaches the Toyosu fish market days later. While the tuna is the king of the catch, areas like Hokkaido, Tohoku, Okinawa, and Nagasaki are territories for countless other precious seafoods, including swordfish, sori, red snapper, cod, octopus, and scallops. Each species demands a unique technique. Consequently, Japanese fishermen are not merely laborers who cast nets, they are marine engineers, underwater biologists, and experts in meteorology, currents, and fish psychology. The expertise is particularly visible on giant squid fishing boats operating through the night in the waters off Hachinohe. These vessels illuminate hundreds of halogen bulbs, creating a brilliant field of light that resembles a floating city in the middle of the ocean. Attracted by the glow, squid flock in dense schools. Young fishermen, wearing rubber gloves, use automatic reels to haul them in at dizzying speeds, sometimes one every 3 seconds. In a single night, a boat may catch over 10 tons of squid. Yet, even in this frenzy, there is order. Immediately after the catch, the squid are processed, classified, frozen, and stacked neatly in boxes. There is no mess, only standardization. Life on board is arduous. Trips can last from several days to several months, during which offshore ships endure fierce storms with waves as high as 3-story buildings and winds that whistle through iron gaps like knives. On nights when the ship rocks violently enough to threaten capsizing and seawater floods the deck, only faith and solidarity keep the crew going. Their meals are simple rice with dried fish, hot miso soup, and pickled vegetables, and they sleep in shifts on narrow bunks, lulled by the roar of the engine that beats like the heart of the ship. An old fisherman once noted, "We are not afraid of the sea. We are only afraid of not catching anything." In their world, work is life, honor, and a family tradition passed down through generations. In places like Aomori or Shizuoka, fishing families have operated for 5 generations. Where great-grandfathers once used rowboats, grandsons now captain modern vessels worth tens of billions of yen, equipped with radar, GPS, and deep freezing systems. Yet, the spirit remains unchanged. It is a sad truth that young Japanese people today are increasingly uninterested in this path. The job is hard, dangerous, and lonely. However, the sons of the sea still exist, those born smelling the salt, who sleep to the sound of waves and dream of fish. They follow in their father's footsteps, keeping the ships running and the markets lit at 4 a.m., ensuring delicious sushi remains on tables across the country. When the ships return after long days drifting in the ocean, they arrive in the shimmering sunset, holds full of fish and faces haggard from lack of sleep. But there are no complaints. There is only the pride of having conquered the sea once again. At the port, the logistics are seamless. Refrigerated trucks wait as teams urgently unload tuna weighing as much as men, baskets of shimmering silver squid, and trays of frozen scallops. Everything happens quickly, neatly, and precisely truly Japanese. Behind every fish lies the sweat, blood, and quiet dreams of men whose names go unremembered. They do not seek fame. They ask only that the sea still holds fish, that the engines still run, and that the dawn still shines on the water, so they may go out to sea again and live as they always have.